and a medical and mental health evaluation. Second, what intelligence officials refer to as a strategic debriefing. This generally involves the intelligence agencies as well as law enforcement to understand every element of Britney Griner's detention, also the conditions, and more specifically, whether the Russians sought to obtain intelligence or information from her. And finally, reintegration. Many hostages I've spoken to discuss how there can be this sense of sensory overload after their captivity and the challenges of reuniting with their family after an experience where they feel they become a changed person.
Catherine, you recently spoke to some of the federal agents who were involved in the apprehension of Victor Bout. These are complicated trade-offs, high diplomatic discussions, but I am curious, what did those agents tell you about this man, Victor Bout, who is now free and going back to Russia?
Well, former DEA agents that were directly involved in this global manhunt for Victor Bout told us that they've always seen him as a major threat to U.S. national security because he was an arms dealer with global reach because of his deep Russian connections. He was someone who was willing to sell arms to drug cartels, to designated terrorist groups, and individuals with the intent and the capability of harming U.S. Americans and officials. In addition, what we heard from these former agents is that it was a Herculean effort to capture Bout across 3 continents. In 2008, in Thailand, he was eventually extradited to the United States, where he was convicted of charges including conspiring to kill Americans. And finally, they told us they want to see the families reunited, but they had deep concerns about any potential trade with Victor Bout because of the message they felt it would send, that it made good business sense to target Americans.
It's understandable. Catherine, thank you very much.